Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Three Rivers Outdoors. I think this is our actual fourth video. My helper Jay is not here tonight, but I'm going to do a quick review on this. It's like, I don't know, 10:30 on a Monday night, and I was just thinking about something, going through some old emails. I want to talk to you about the ultimate Bushcraft Outdoors fixed blade knife. I know there's been many arguments online. Guys have reviewed everything from the ESSE as well as how many other knife makers out there that produce a great product. They're very sturdy, they stay very sharp, and they last a really long time. But I want to show you something that I think is literally the ultimate, because it's just like a custom fitted suit. If you can buy it in the store, it's probably not perfectly made for you. So I did a lot of research and I came out and met a guy named Shannon Carter at Fall Creek Knives out of Monticello, Kentucky. Shannon's an awesome dude. I actually found him on Instagram, believe it or not. He does a wonderful job, and he's a custom knife maker. I showed Shannon everything that I wanted, and he literally came up with this, which is what I believe to be the ultimate bushcraft knife, outdoor knife, because it is literally made for me. I'll show you a couple things on the knife. First of all, this is a 4.5-inch blade on this particular knife, so it's a very thick spine and a 4.5-inch drop point Scandi cut blade. I think the Scandi grind blade is the best. It stays the sharpest. You cannot imagine. He actually emailed me when he mailed me this knife and said, "Be careful. It is scary sharp. It will literally take the hair right off of your arms," and I'm not even kidding you. I don't, without looking stupid, I mean, I can literally cut the hair off of my arms with this thing. It also has a 4.5-inch handle, which was made specifically to fit my hands. Despite being somewhat thin, I have pretty large hands, and I wanted this knife to be able to baton things and not be afraid of hitting the back of the spine. One of the cool things with a custom knife maker is that you can see it says Fall Creek right there. It might be backwards. I've even had my initials stamped in it. And Shannon, which was really cool, put his own initials, which I don't know if you can see, but he put his own initials right there in the handle as well. I requested specifically, I wanted a 3-pin configuration. The 4 pins look too tight, the 2 pins look too weak. This is very, very cool. He did for me a custom lanyard hole, which I think is really, really neat. He drills out some aluminum, makes it look absolutely awesome. This is also very important because this is not the 1095 steel, this is the 01 steel. And what Shannon does with it, which is just amazing, is he etches it with an acid. So it's not perfectly shiny. It's got like a little bit of character to it, and I think that that's super, super cool. I had the Arizona Ironwood handles, which I think we got these online. I got to pick from like 100 different scale choices, and he put some spacers in there for me, so you can sort of tell that there are a couple of different layers on the handles. And the one nice thing about Shannon too, which I'll say, is he does make his own sheaths. So I showed him exactly what I wanted. I wanted a leather sheath that would fit on my belt. This is about as heavy duty as a sheath can get. As you can tell, there's no plastic inside of here at all. I mean, this is all just pure leather. I did ask him to put a fire steel loop on the side. He did do that, and he included a fire steel with the sheath, which I think he charged me 40 bucks for this, which was the best deal going. I couldn't imagine the quality of this. It's all, obviously, it's hand sewn. I think it's literally incredible, and the quality of this is amazing. He's got a button snap on here that's second to none. This button snap will last forever. And I had him make me the sheath so that it would fit 2 of these tins that we got on Amazon. This one I've got some matches in and some cotton soaked with Vaseline. And I've actually also included in here, instead of the second tin, just an old magnesium fire starter, because this blade on the back was specifically made to have a perfectly 90-degree 90-degree edge. So you can use this to scrape a fire steel and it will spark like you cannot believe. This is an incredible knife. It was literally custom made for me. It was not cheap. It's not going to be your $100 ESSE or whatever you find online. This knife was in the $250 range. It is truly an heirloom piece. Check out fallcreekknives.com and you'll see all of Shannon's work. In fact, on his page you're going to see this knife. This is one of the first ones patterned after his favorite bushcraft pattern, which I think is literally just awesome. One thing I will tell you, again, you have to work via email with Shannon. It is awesome. The process is great. He takes pictures the whole entire time, but you have to be patient. I mean, it's a one-man guy who's an excellent expert knife maker who does just a fabulous job. It's outrageous the quality of work that you're going to get out of Shannon. Again, if I haven't mentioned, he is out of Monticello, Kentucky, so if you can go visit, that's wonderful. If not, work through him with email. Follow him on Instagram. His wife's a photographer. She does a hell of a nice job taking pictures of his work. And I will tell you one thing that Shannon did tell me, and I'm very glad I did. Do not ever sharpen one of these knives. If you have a good bushcraft knife, don't sharpen it on a stone. It's not necessary. Call Flex Drops. You're going to pay a couple bucks for these. But the nice thing is it's high quality leather. These ones are small enough to fit in your pack or your bag. They make a smaller one. And what you're going to want to do, in fact, is you're going to want to get either 2 or 3 compounds. The compounds, the best place to buy them from what I've found is on this website, Bark River Knives. These guys are out of Michigan. They make these wonderful compounds. They're in like almost like a chalk form. They're kind of big. I mean, you could tell these compounds are a good solid 4.5 inches long. These would last you forever. One purchase and you're done. I would get the black, which is the roughest, the green, which is intermediate, and then the white, which is the fine polishing compound. These guys are great. They ship it to you overnight or next day. I had it in no time at all. Again, the 3 things I would tell you if I had to say what's the ultimate bushcraft knife. First of all, it's got to fit your hand. Second of all, it's got to be high quality. Third of all, it's got to take a beating and be able to be with you in the weather, in the rain, know it's going to last. And it's going to be unique. Like I said, a custom-made suit fits a certain way because it's made, the tailor makes it to fit you. Shannon's the knife tailor, man. If whatever you want, you can get. If you want a custom handle, he'll make it. If you want a custom sheath, he'll make it. Whatever it is that you can fathom, this guy's as good as they get. Check him out again. fallcreekknives.com. Shannon Carter out of Monticello, Kentucky. When you get it, don't ruin your knife. Go and buy some Flex Drops. Shannon will send you the email like he did for me. And last but not least, I would tell you to go and make sure you check out Bark River Knives and get the right compounds for on your strop. And you will have literally a razor sharp knife. If you don't believe me, of course we've got the usual paper test. But I mean, this will show you how sharp this knife is. I mean, I can literally slice this paper as if it were, it's like it's butter. As thin of a strip as one can imagine, I can shave this. It's literally incredible. Again, guys, I know this was a brief video, but I want to thank you for tuning in to Three Rivers Outdoors. Thanks for checking out my knife review. Again, I think this is the best thing going. Have a good night and take care. Thanks for choosing Three Rivers Outdoors.